Hey everyone, welcome back to the FunlishPodcast, Being Myself. I'm your host, and today we're talking about something we all struggle with. Decisions. Yep, those little moments that can change our whole life, or at least our whole mood for the day. You know that feeling, right? When your heart says one thing, your mind says another, and suddenly you're in a full-blown debate with yourself. Laughs. Yeah, I've been there too. So today, let's have a real chill talk about how to make the right decision at the right time, without overthinking, without guilt, and without losing our peace. Let's be honest, making decisions isn't easy. Whether it's something small, like should I text them back? Or something huge, like should I change my job? Every decision comes with a mix of hope and fear. And you know what makes it even harder? The pressure. We live in a world where everyone seems to know what they're doing. On social media, people look so sure of themselves. But behind the screens, we're all second-guessing something. Take a second right now. Think of one decision you've been delaying. Maybe it's a message you haven't replied to, a project you haven't started, or a change you've been too scared to make. Got it in mind? Okay, keep that one with you, because we're going to unpack it together. You know what I've learned? We're not really scared of deciding, we're scared of regretting. We think, what if I choose wrong? Or what if I fail and everyone sees it? But here's something powerful. Even a wrong decision teaches you what the right one looks like. Life doesn't punish us for mistakes, it prepares us. Let me share something personal. A few years ago, I said yes to something that looked perfect on paper. It made sense, but inside, I knew it didn't feel right. And guess what? It fell apart. But through that, I learned how to listen to my gut. Now, when I make a choice, I don't just think, I feel it too. So if you've ever made a wrong decision, don't carry shame, carry wisdom. You've earned it.
Ask yourself right now, what did my last mistake teach me? If you can answer that, you've already grown. Sometimes we wait and wait for a perfect moment to decide, but here's the truth. There's no perfect moment. There's only your moment. So how do you know you're ready to decide? Let me give you a few signs. You've gathered enough information, and now more research just feels like delay. You keep thinking about it daily. It's taking up mental space. Deep down, you already know what you want. You just need courage to say it out loud. Sound familiar? Then maybe the time is now. Let's try something together. Close your eyes for a few seconds, if you're not driving. Take a deep breath in and ask yourself, what do I already know but haven't admitted yet? Your answer might surprise you. Now, let's talk about timing. We often say right decision, wrong time. But here's the secret. Sometimes the time becomes right the moment you choose to act. You don't have to have every detail figured out. Sometimes faith needs to come before clarity. There's a quote I love. If you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting your whole life. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you felt 100% ready for something big? Probably never, because growth always feels a little uncomfortable at first. So when you're standing between two choices, trust yourself enough to pick the one that feels most true to who you are, not the one that just looks safest. Let me ask you this. If fear wasn't part of the equation, what would you choose right now? That is your real answer. Let's look at some real-life decisions that people often struggle with and how timing changes everything. Example 1, career. You might be scared to switch paths, thinking it's too late, but sometimes the late decision becomes the life-changing one. Example 2, relationships. Maybe you're holding on to someone or something that's already ended in your heart. The right decision might be to let go, not because you don't care, but because peace matters more than presence. Example 3, personal goals. Starting a new habit, a new project, or a new version of yourself. The best time isn't someday, it's today. Here's a small challenge. After this episode, write down one thing you've been avoiding.
Then write the first tiny step you can take in the next 24 hours. Small steps count. Small timing decisions add up to big results. There's one voice we often ignore, our own. You know that quiet feeling deep inside that whispers, "This feels right," or "Something's off." That's your intuition. It doesn't shout, it nudges. But the more you ignore it, the quieter it gets. So start listening again. Let's do a quick moment together. Take a deep breath. Now, think of one decision you've been overthinking. What does your heart say if you stop overanalyzing for a second? Trust that voice. It's you, unfiltered, honest, wise. Once you decide, stand by it. Don't keep replaying the what-ifs. The truth is, no one has a perfect record of decisions. We all make some that hurt, some that heal, and some that just teach. So instead of chasing perfection, chase peace. If your decision gives you peace, it's probably the right one. And remember, not deciding is also a decision. When you delay too long, life decides for you. So take your power back. Decide with confidence even if you don't have all the answers yet. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. The right decision doesn't always make life easy, but it makes it authentic. And that's what we're here for on Funlish, to live real, honest, fun, and a little bit fearless. So if you've been waiting for a sign to take that step, to choose, to speak up, this is it. This is your moment. You've got this. Thank you so much for tuning in to FunlishPodcast, Being Myself. If this episode helped you or made you think a little deeper, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. Until next time, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep being yourself.